Delight. Just before I bring her up, I just want to confirm how many of us get weekly emails from our ED? How many of us get those weekly boosters, those booster emails from our ED? Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, this, shows a lot of consistency on how she's able to put, her thoughts and share with us. So this moment, it's my honor and delight to welcome the Executive Director of Wimbiz in person of Omaomi Akingbongwe. Can we celebrate the delectable Omaomi Akingbongwe as she comes up to give us the report? You're welcome.
Thank you, Ineka. Wow. Good morning, everybody. First, I want to start with an apology. I want to apologize about the mix-up yesterday, especially with regards to our registration process. And this is a heartfelt apology. It is indeed not the Wimbiz style and standard. We had quite a lot of people showing interest in being a part of the 23rd Wimbiz annual conference, but most people took the decision to register very late. So the influx we saw yesterday was a combination of those that had registered, paid on time, who were very intentional to be here, and we also had a lot of people who were on the waiting list. So the crowd in between all of that had quite a delay and a long queue piling up, and we had to decide to let everybody in. But today things are better and more organized, and it will only keep getting better. A quote says, "An apology is like a lovely perfume. It can transform the clumsiest moment into a gracious gift." And I hope that the gift that you will get from this is indeed a gift that will make you dream, dare, do. Our conference chairperson, Professor Folashade Ogushola, mentioned yesterday that so many women do not dream, dare, or do because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, focus on imperfections, ultimately leading to self-doubt. Honestly, I can relate with that. Life experiences made me forget my power, my ability, my capacity. It made me lose my voice. There was a time that I can never dare to speak, even in a small meeting room. My hands will sweat out of fear, even when I had brilliant ideas to share. I will think, rethink, overthink, and not speak. But here I am today, on the stage, looking at amazing people from all over. Wimbiz made me find my voice. I want to thank all of you here today. You have dedicated time, energy, and resources to be here. You had choices. You could have been any other place, but you choose to spend this moment with us, and I do not take that for granted. I celebrate you all. Please, let's celebrate ourselves. The outcomes of our life is determined by the choices that we take daily. So my speech this morning is titled Choices. Speaking of choices, I want to first of all say a big thank you to our visionary founders who dream, dare, do 20 years ago, over 2 decades ago. Because of their choices, we are here year after year at the Wimbiz annual conference, and we have so many testimonials from women who have decided to follow through on their dreams because of their choices. Please help me celebrate our founders. Legends is what they are. And to my amazing board of trustees, led by the chairman, Ms. Bisi Adeyemi, I want to say thank you for choosing me. Choosing me to lead this global organization. And we are just starting. Speaking about choices, I want to thank me for accepting to be here, for choosing to be here, choosing to lead this organization to the next level. I will not forget all the Wimbiz life members and associates. I know you're in the house. Can I hear you give a big shout out? I lost count of how many of you reached out to me saying, I am here to support you. Thank you. And overnight, from having no biological sister, I have over 2,500 sisters all around the globe. Thank you. And to all the amazing committees, CPG, membership, the International Planning Conference, I celebrate you all. Thank you very much. I also want to celebrate the amazing team at the Wimbiz headquarters. They made my settling in easier. Thank you very, very much. It is now my choice and privilege to give you an overview of what our year has been about at Wimbiz. This year, we inducted over 700 associates and upgraded 69 life members. In our quest to achieve gender parity, we have the mentoring program and the Women on Board program called Wimboard. Wimboard is actually very, very special to us because it trains women to be prepared for board positions and learn about all the boardroom dynamics. But I also want to especially celebrate the mentors for the mentoring program and the Wimboard. Please help me celebrate them. Most especially, and these mentors that I'm calling out have served consistently for over 5 years. Mrs. Adebisi Lamkanra, Mrs. Audrey Jo Ezigbo, Mrs. Bola Adeshola, please help me celebrate them. Mrs. Christabel Onyejekwe, Honorable Folashade Adefisayo, Dr. Mosun Bello Olusoga, and Mrs. Ineka Unwobi. Help me celebrate them. 5 years of consistent mentoring. We celebrated the International Women's Day at Lagos and Abuja this year. And the theme is Invest in Women, Accelerate Action. Wimbiz is indeed investing in women. With the support of our partners and sponsors, we facilitated disbursement of 10 million naira to businesswomen. I'm sure you witnessed that here yesterday. We also had solar panels given to businesses so that they can run on renewable energy and reducing their cost of operations and impact on the environment. We had the Wimbiz Entrepreneurship Masterclass focused on strategies that can help women improve on their business operations, branding, human resource management, and even how to use social media to promote their business. We had our Wimbiz Round Table. This holds both physical and virtual. And in the course of the year, these programs have impacted over 1,500 women. Please celebrate Wimbiz. Thank you. We also partnered with the Nigerian UKI Commission and currently putting together a sensitization forum to create awareness on how women can take advantage of cross-border trade opportunities that are available. If you're interested in being a part of any of these programs, a barcode will be shared on the screen, which you can scan to drop your details, and we will definitely keep you up to date. We are passionate about girls, and I know so many of us in this house, in the room right now, are passionate about girls because they are the next generation. And I am sure that the Big Sister program is definitely making a difference. This year we were in Lagos State, Akwa Ibom, and Abuja, engaging girls in secondary school, preparing them for the future ahead, inspiring them for the next steps. The Big Sister program engaged 1,400 girls this year. Wimbiz is getting international attention. I met Tewa yesterday, who came all the way from Cameroon to be here. Please help me celebrate her. Our London conference had people coming from 8 countries from around the world. This year too, we were certified. We have the NGO source certification. And for those who don't know, that means that our operations in Wimbiz is at par with NGOs in the United States of America. And that is open up more opportunities for us to help women in Nigeria and beyond. I am pleased and excited to inform you that based on that NGO certification, we have something brewing with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We acquired our property this year. And we were able to achieve this through our Wimbiz Legacy Stars. We had our associates, Wimbiz ambassadors that we reached out to support us in this acquisition, and they did donate towards this. If you look at the conference brochure, you will see their names there. Please help me celebrate them again. I'd like to take a moment to celebrate all our sponsors and partners who have consistently supported Wimbiz over the years. You indeed give us wings to fly. I'd mention a few: First Bank, Wema Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Standard Bank, Stanbic IBTC, MTN Foundation, NNPC, BMO, Doyen Circle, Multi-Choice, Channels TV, TVC, Punch Newspaper, Adova, and so much more. If I didn't mention the name of any sponsor, not because we don't appreciate you, I'm just trying to manage my time here on the stage. Before I go, I'd like to share some interesting statistics with you. An analysis of the board composition of the top 100 companies of the Nigerian Stock Exchange reveals a notable rise in female representation in their leadership positions, climbing from 21% to 29.3% between the year 2020 and 2023. Let's celebrate our wins. The financial services sector had the highest representation. And I dare to say that this progress happened because the central bank has a policy in place stating that they expect financial institutions to have minimum of 30% representation on their leadership and board positions. However, if we look at the public sector, and in terms of women representation across the national parliaments, women have about 10% representation. And then I tried to do a benchmark of Nigeria across other African countries. And if you see the next graph that will be displaying, Rwanda, Senegal, South Africa, they all have representation above 45%, while in Nigeria, it's at 6%. It is worthy to also note that for these countries that have above 45%, they have legislative laws, some are voluntary, in place, insisting that there should be a certain percentage of representation for women. South Africa, to be precise, has a legislative law in place addressing the political parties that for every candidate that they will have to present, it has to be a 50-50% ratio. I think it will make a difference if Nigeria has something like that in place. So at Wimbiz, we continue on this journey of advocacy because the gap exists. I'd like to celebrate all AGOs, CSOs working on this, and even individuals that are always campaigning for this gender parity. We're going to continue to channel energy to drive for at least 35% female representation across listed organizations, selected sectors, public cabinets, and so on. But we cannot do it alone. We need you. Yes, you. And you. As we embark on this journey again, I want to ask you if you're interested in being part of this journey with us. There's a barcode coming up again to capture your details. We would like to keep you updated on everything that we're doing and how you can also partner with us. We remain open to discussions. Thank you for scanning. I see a lot of people scanning in the room. As I come to a close, our keynote speaker yesterday, His Excellency Professor Yemi Oshibajo, said that we should have staying power, be steadfast, to not just start, but to continue and remain. And at Wimbiz, this is our stand. We will continue and remain at the forefront of inspiring and empowering women. I want us all to remember that our life results are determined by the choices we make daily. What choices are you making? Thank you.
A big round of applause for the Wimbiz Executive Director, Omowumi Akibongbe. A truly powerful speech, truly impactful, absolutely amazing stuff in